Obviously, if I knew that this was gonna be the outcome, like, I would have never done something like this, but you don't know when you're in the moment, and like...
I remember thinking, she could beat me, but she cannot beat my outfit.
Hi, this is Macy. If you thought the drama surrounding the Kardashian-Jenner family couldn't get any juicier, think again. In 2025, the Met Gala is set to be the event of the year, but there's one shocking twist that no one saw coming. Rihanna might just be the reason the Kardashians, particularly Kendall Jenner, are completely banned from the iconic fashion event. What led to this? An ongoing feud that has spanned years, with plenty of drama, jealousy, and betrayal to go around. It all started in 2012 and has escalated ever since. Stick with me as we break down the tea that's been brewing behind the scenes and why Rihanna might be using all her power to make sure Kendall and the rest of the family aren't stepping foot on that red carpet. The bad blood between Kendall Jenner and Rihanna traces back to 2012. It was a seemingly innocent moment, with Kendall jokingly teasing Rihanna about a song she loved, Complicated, and threatening to be upset if Rihanna didn't perform it at her concert. But what started as a playful comment quickly spiraled into something much more serious. Rihanna didn't laugh it off. Instead, she hit back hard with a sharp response telling Kendall, "Well, don't come." This exchange shocked many who thought it was just an innocent joke, but for Rihanna, it was personal. From this point on, a growing animosity began to form, which would slowly poison their interactions over the years. Kendall, who was only 16 at the time, didn't realize this would set the stage for years of tension. But Rihanna's reaction sparked a rivalry that neither would be able to shake off. Fast forward to 2015, and the feud between the two took a more public and dramatic turn. Kendall Jenner had allegedly pulled some strings to get British model Jourdan Dunn thrown out of the Victoria's Secret fashion show, making room for Kendall to walk in her place. When Rihanna learned of this, she didn't take it lightly. According to reports, Rihanna immediately canceled her performance at the show in protest. Jourdan Dunn was the one to expose this to the public, tweeting her support for Rihanna and revealing that she wouldn't be performing at the show because of Kendall's actions. It was clear that Rihanna wasn't done with Kendall. This wasn't just about business, it was personal, and it didn't stop there. Rihanna's decision to cancel her performance was a powerful message, and one that Kendall certainly noticed. Kendall, who had become a major player in the modeling world, didn't know it yet, but this would only add more fuel to the fire between the two. The next major chapter in their ongoing feud unfolded at New York Fashion Week in 2018. Kendall Jenner was awarded the Fashion Icon of the Decade award, a huge honor in the industry. But not everyone was thrilled about it, especially Rihanna. According to sources, Rihanna was visibly upset by Kendall's win, believing that she deserved the title more. What followed was an awkward encounter between the two at the 2018 Met Gala, where Rihanna allegedly body-shamed Kendall in front of a group of people. Rihanna made a pointed comment about her own curves, saying, "Good thing I have the curves to pull this outfit off, I'd hate to be a stick figure," followed by a laugh and a cold stare at Kendall. This was yet another example of Rihanna letting her feelings about Kendall be known, and it was a clear sign that the bad blood wasn't going away anytime soon. The tension between the two had reached a boiling point, and it was becoming harder to ignore. Fast forward to 2022, and the feud still wasn't over. At that year's Fashion Week, Kendall Jenner was once again walking the runway, but this time, things were different. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were in the crowd, and the way they looked at Kendall didn't go unnoticed. As Kendall walked down the runway, Rihanna's facial expression was described as one of obvious disinterest, even disgust. Her stank face was all over social media, and people quickly began to speculate that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were throwing shade at Kendall. Given the history between them, it didn't seem like a coincidence. And it didn't help that Rihanna and A$AP had been seen making no effort to hide their disdain as Kendall strutted by. Fans on Twitter were quick to pick up on this, with one user commenting, "This was Rihanna's face while Kendall walked the runway." It was clear that the bad blood between Rihanna and Kendall was far from over. But the drama didn't stop at fashion. The love triangle between Kendall Jenner, A$AP Rocky, and Rihanna only added more fuel to the fire. In 2016, Kendall and A$AP Rocky were rumored to be in a relationship. They were spotted together in various cities, from Paris to New York to Los Angeles, with multiple sources confirming their close connection. The two were often seen spending time together, and it seemed like things were heating up between them. However, just when things appeared to be serious, A$AP Rocky's relationship with Rihanna started to take off. According to rumors, Rihanna wasn't happy about Kendall's presence in A$AP's life, and may have even felt betrayed. It's no secret that Rihanna has a tumultuous history with Chris Brown, and Kendall's rumored past with Chris certainly didn't sit well with her. Kendall's alleged relationship with Chris Brown only made the situation worse, especially considering the violence that had occurred between Rihanna and Chris. Rihanna was hurt by the fact that Kendall was involved with someone she had once considered a friend, and this only intensified the animosity. Now, let's fast forward to the present day. Word on the street is that Rihanna is allegedly using her connections to get the Kardashian-Jenner family banned from the 2025 Met Gala. A$AP Rocky, who is now on the board committee for the Met, allegedly has the power to influence who attends the prestigious event. Sources claim that Rihanna made it very clear to A$AP that she doesn't want the Kardashians, particularly Kendall, attending the event in 2025. It's a bold move, and if true, it's one that would shock the fashion world. The idea that Rihanna is leveraging her power to keep Kendall and her family out of the Met Gala speaks volumes about how deep the tension between them really runs. Of course, some people are skeptical of these claims, suggesting that Rihanna wouldn't go so far as to orchestrate a ban. But considering everything that has happened between them over the years, it's hard to ignore the possibility. In response to Rihanna's alleged actions, Kendall Jenner hasn't been quiet. She's accused Rihanna of being jealous and holding a grudge against her, especially given their complicated history. Kendall has suggested that Rihanna's bitterness stems from her own professional jealousy, and she hasn't hesitated to call out Rihanna for still holding a grudge over their past. For Rihanna's part, she has remained relatively silent on the issue, at least publicly, but sources close to her suggest that she's still very much invested in making sure the Kardashians aren't given the platform and recognition they've been accustomed to. Another layer to this drama is the ongoing conversation about cultural appropriation. Rihanna, who is deeply connected to Black culture, has been vocal about her feelings toward the Kardashians, particularly their alleged appropriation of Black culture. Kendall's tequila brand, for instance, has been heavily criticized for its insensitivity towards Mexican culture. Some believe that Rihanna's disdain for Kendall goes beyond personal issues and reflects a larger cultural divide. So, what do we make of all this? The alleged feud between Rihanna and Kendall Jenner isn't just about a few snide comments and cold stares. It's about deeper issues of jealousy, power dynamics, and cultural tensions. And with the Met Gala looming, this drama could reach its peak in 2025. Will Rihanna successfully block Kendall from attending? Or is this all just one big rumor? Only time will tell. What's your take on all this? Do you think Rihanna is still holding a grudge against Kendall, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to click here for more juicy stories.